Right, here we are again. I keep saying that. This is the sixth run through, or sixth video anyway. And there are a few more paths to try. I can skip all of this.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Okay, so that is a new... That's a new word, a new sort of speech from the narrator. I've never had that one before. But what I'd like to try this time is taking the right hand path. So I'm going to skip
Stanley
a lot
came
of...
to a set of two open. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
skip
it
all of
perfectly
this,
well.
skip all of
Perhaps
this.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's a beautifully smooth running
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Okay,
But
keep
eager
going.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So one thing I'd like to try is going in there. I've yet to be in there, but in the last
Stanley was so bad at
playthrough,
following directions, it's
I
incredible he
managed
wasn't
to
5 years ago.
leap onto this walkway over there
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
and go
I'm
through
not
the
sure
red
if
door
you really are
when I
wrong.
ended up in space.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else
However,
can be
this time
difficult,
I'm going to go
but
through
the fact is that the
the blue door.
story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone... What?
Okay,
Really?
there we go.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
We've had all of this,
I
we've
don't
been
know
through
how
all
to
of this.
convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
I do actually
Let me
like
prove
you,
that I'm on your side.
narrator.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, so this is where we got to in the last video. And I went through the red door, and I went out into space, and the narrator was happy, and then unfortunately I had to throw myself repeatedly off of a high platform to end the game. But this time I'd like to try the blue door, please.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, no, I'm going through the blue. I want to go down here.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Wow. Nope. I'm going to continue to go through the blue door, Mr. Narrator.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
That is exactly what I'd like to do, Narrator. Wow.
You see?
Wow.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already
Okay.
leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Yes, I will. Ceiling lights. 64, 60. Okay. I'm going to take this door, thank you. This is interesting.
Okay, I'm
Wow.
going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Please rate your experience. Well, I think the game is great as it is, narrator. So I could give it a 5 for the game, but are you asking me to rate how I feel about the new choices, or if I ignore the rating process. No, I can't. There's nowhere else I can go. I don't think it benefits from extra choices, because it's perfect as it is. However, let me give you a 4.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Wow. Okay. So, there's not even a handle on this door now. What can I do? The Stanley Parable. Worldwide leaderboard in total. Wow, look at this. 21.3% of players skip the intro. This is me. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. You are objectively ranked 9,328th out of 9,328 players. Well, why not ask some friends for help? Error, friends list empty. Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. 98.9% of players are more attracted to Stanley. That doesn't mean I'm the ugliest then. A dead rat is objectively ranked better than me. He really wants me to take the left-hand door, doesn't he? But I'm going to continue to take this door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No, I don't like that leaderboard experience at all. It was humiliating.
I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Okay.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Wow. Where are we off to?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. So I chose not to save the baby because it was only a cardboard cut of a baby.
Well, is this any better?
Okay.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off... Yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
It's fantastic.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside.
I can't escape
and make
this
yourself comfortable.
this hollow, so I might as well follow his advice.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect?
It's
It could only
beautiful.
be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Right. Okay, let's go. Oh wow. It might be interesting for you all to learn, but I've never actually
Oh, my.
played
It looks like it's going to
Minecraft.
get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope. Yeah, I've never ever played Minecraft, so this is quite an interesting experience for me.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Whoa. What was going to happen there? Okay, so the narrator is basically toying with me because I upset him about his game.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Well, I know what this game is because I have played this one. This is Portal. Avoid the blocks. And I have played this game quite a lot.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work, and I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Well, thanks, narrator. You've abandoned me in this mock-up of the Portal game, and the only thing I can do is fall down this. Whoa. Okay. So I'm in a I'm in a kind of staging arena for Stanley Parable offices. Wow. Okay. What can I do? Are these big drops into nothing where I'm going to kill myself? Filing cabinets there and there. Okay, I don't have any light whatsoever. I feel like I can... Can I go down? No, I think I'm going to fall to my death on that side. And on that side. Although it's very hard to know, really. And on that side. And I think also on this side. Okay. I'm going to go this way and hope there's some kind of bit. No, there's not. I didn't think there was. This is spooky. It's like a... This is the 5th floor. And it's like it's a completely different design. It's actually quite spooky. Just wandering around in nothing. Is it a hole? No, it's... This is actually extremely spooky. Aha! This is a different design for... Okay, so I can take the left door or the right door now. This is a completely different design. This is going back to my office, and look where the light is. We are going back to my office. Wow. Is this an early mock-up of the original Stanley Parable? There it is, the fated office. Oh, this is really quite spooky. That's a observation room with lots of cameras, but nothing moving. Okay, what do we have here? Lots of different panels. Sound recording, is that sound recording? Strange, there's nothing I can do in here. I can press buttons, but nothing happens. Okay. What is going on? Is there anywhere I can go? I've got to try all these doors, I think. Ah.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
That is true.
That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. That's true. Right. I was looking for answers in the chaos, but it was just nothing. It was just nothingness. Wandering around empty corridors. That's a very strange ending, actually. I don't particularly... Well, I quite like it. It's a very thoughtful ending, but it's a very dissatisfying ending. Okay, we're back again. And the room is exactly as it always is. Still can't interact with my terminal.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Okay. These rooms are so... These windows are so bright. Can I interact with them in any way? Can't, can I? I feel like trying every single door and every single window, but nothing's going on. Okay. So, once again, I'm back in the... See, that's an interesting looking corridor over there that I'd like to go down. But yeah, so once again I'm back in awaiting input. I've seen this awaiting input screen before. Input received. If I see that again, I'm going to try and input everything into those computers.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I have one more thing to try going
This
right,
was not
I'm
the
afraid.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So this is the... Again, we're back in the same loop. Although the beginning was not the usual beginning. But I'm going to skip all this.
Yes, this
Skip
room.
all of this.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on
Yes,
his left.
this time I will. I haven't taken this room, and I think there might be something
And so he
interesting here.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope, I'm afraid not. I'm going to take this, what looks like an elevator, and push this big red button. Sorry, narrator.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Let's have a look first. Let's try the doorways. None of them want to open, so that's basically fine. This game really is excellent at creating an atmosphere. It's
Oh, no.
quite spooky.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay. You going to close this door on me as well?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. We have a van that I can't get by with its lights on for some strange reason. And we're going down into the depths of... Where am I? Wow.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Yep.
Am I kidding?
I've been here.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
I'm quite glad I did the proper narrator's story the first time around, because it allowed me to these little treats. I know the kind of situation. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so I've tied up those little loose ends that I was interested in. However, I am interested in one last thing.
When Stanley... Wait. What?
Hold on a moment.
No,
this is completely
No, I
different.
restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story
keep
somewhere?
inputting
or...
something.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
We have
I know
1,
for
2,
sure
3,
it's
4,
here
5.
somewhere. Okay,
5,
then.
6.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Wow. So I can't go through that door. I've been through left and right, if they are the left and rights we all know. I'm going to go through this door and see what happens. Okay, so that allows me to go through either of those. I'm going to turn left here. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself.
I'll say it.
Strange.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Right. Back again. Okay. So there's some loose ends I wanted to try out, and I have one last thing I think we can do, and I'm going to save that for the final video, or for the next video, because who knows, it's very difficult to say final in this game.